I audit dozens of Klaviyo accounts and I see these 5 mistakes popping up every single time. So if you're making this mistake, you can just fix it today itself and make more revenue. And there are some problems that I see over and over and again. And the scary part is that most brand owners don't even know that this is even happening. Their number looks properly fine from the surface, and even their email marketing team thinks that everything's going well. But the money is being still left on the table every single month. And here's exactly what's going on. Mistake number 1 is your pop-up forcing people off your website. Now, what do I mean by that? At the very end, when someone actually gives you your email as well as the phone number, you force them to go to their inbox to actually get the discount code. This is a disclaimer. If you have a very bad deliverability, then you definitely want to send people onto their inbox so that you're getting more open rates and high click rates on your welcome flow. That is understandable. But if your deliverability is fine, if you really want to just make more money from your welcome flow, then you need to do is actually give them a discount at the pop-up itself. Now, to give you a bit more of context, someone lands on a website, they have seen your ads, they know what they want, they see your pop-up offering a discount, and then they just sign up. Now what? If your pop-up says that you need to check your email for the discount code, you've just made a big mistake. This kills you because that person was on your site, they were ready to buy, and instead of moving them towards the checkout page, you send them to their inboxes. And now they have to leave your website to find the email, copy the code, and come back and still hope that they remember what they were doing on your website. All these extra steps add friction, and friction definitely kills conversion. And the fix is quite simple. You just have to show them the discount code directly in the pop-up, right there, no inbox required. And this part is quite sneaky because your email metrics will look great if you do it the wrong way, basically send them to your inboxes. Your welcome series will show inflated conversion rates because everyone going on your inbox is going to get a code, and it looks like that revenue is generated with the help of email. But your actual revenue is a bit lower, and you're making the email pie look bigger while shrinking the business pie, basically. And this is an example, a good example of what you should basically do. As you can see, they have showcased the discount right at the end of the pop-up as well, and they're not sending anyone to the inboxes. So this is what you should do as well. So take a look at your deliverability first, and then you can make a informed decision. Mistake number 2 I see is that your welcome flow is doing too much. When someone signs up, the first email they get is your welcome message, and most brands treat it like an introduction ceremony. Like they have the brand story, mission, values, product catalog, birthday deals, quiz, social links. They have every single thing in their welcome email, the first welcome email. But most people already know who you are, and they have found your website, they have seen your content on your ads and your social media. The only reason they might have signed up is just to get that discount. So your welcome email doesn't need to do too much. If you want to add something, you can add social proof, a couple of reviews, product photography that links directly to the category pages, and that is it. And when you genuinely cut your email down, the conversions will definitely go up. That's just not theory, that is what happens when you test it. So test it out for yourself and you will thank me. As you can see, this is quite the bad example of a welcome email. They have so much inside of their welcome email that a customer would get overwhelmed by this and they won't buy anything, nor they would click on anything. As you can see, they are giving free shipping, and they're also talking about their social media, and then they're talking about their products as well, like shop what's new. Then they're talking about the bestsellers as well. Then they're talking about what your home needs and stuff. So like this is a lot, and first time customer would just definitely be overwhelmed and they would just bounce. Now this is a good example of what a welcome flow should look like. At the very top, they have given up the code, and to make this a 10 out of 10, I would basically add a CT right here. But never mind, they have given the code up top, and the only thing that they're basically talking about is you can just from a brand and from the founder, basically a small letter from the founder, and that is it. Very simple, short, and to the point. Now let's move on to mistake number 3, that is breaking the only 2 rules of email design that really matters. People over engineer email design, that's true. Fonts, color palettes, brand guidelines, template hierarchy, all of it matters less than the 2 things. Number 1, your design needs to be mobile optimized. Number 2, you need to have the hero section dialed in, such as headline and a CTA above the fold. That's the only 2 things that you should focus on. Now let's talk about the rule number 1, mobile optimization. Why does it even matter in the first place? That is because most of your audience is reading email on their phone. 70 to 80 and even 90% of your list will open on their mobile phone. So it's very important that your designs are optimized for mobile and not for desktop specifically. And as you also know, most of your e-com sales come from mobile, and if your email looks broken on the phone, it doesn't matter how good the copy is, it will not convert. Now let's move on to rule number 2. When someone opens your email on their phone, what do they see before the scroll? Before they even scroll the email, what do they see? That's the above the fold section that I always talk about. If there is no clear headline and no button visible in that space, then you are making them work to basically scroll down and to basically check the entire email. As you can see, this is what an above the fold section means. As soon as someone opens this email, this is the exact thing that they would see before scrolling. So you need to make it very obvious for them where to click. And this is important also because we are automatically programmed to click onto any CTAs that we see. Let's say if you're scrolling on Instagram and you see any ad, you see the CTA in the center right at the bottom where your thumb is, so that it's very easy for you to click automatically onto the website. That's the exact psychology thing that you have to focus and implement on on emails as well. Every email you are sending out needs to have a clear headline and a CT above the fold, and this will definitely make a good increase in your click-through rates. Mistake number 4 that I commonly see is that you are only sending to your most engaged segment and you are ignoring your entire list. I do understand that the standard advice is to send campaigns to your engaged 90-day list and people who have opened or clicked in the last 90 days. It definitely protects the deliverability and it keeps your open rates healthy and click rates healthy, and most brands just follow this advice and they follow it religiously. But the problem is that they do it to the exclusion of everyone else on the list. The number one predictor of email campaign revenue is how many people you send it to. If you have 150,000 contacts but only send to 60,000 contacts, you are also paying for the 90,000 people who never hear from you. That's not protecting your deliverability, that's just ignoring most of your list. And here's exactly how you need to think about it. You can send 1 to 3 campaigns per week to these buyers, basically your engaged 90 days, and one campaign every 1 or 2 weeks to your 90 to 180 day engagement section to actually just re-engage them eventually. And beyond 180 days and full list, you can send one campaign per month to this list. Now this has a very low frequency. You don't just want to spam your entire list because that would wreck your deliverability rate. Last common mistake that I see is mistake number 5, which is your post-purchase flow is one email long. This is definitely the most overlooked flow inside of e-com email, and most brands are treating it like an afterthought, a shipping confirmation and nothing else. But here's what actually going through a customer's head the moment they buy from the brand and they haven't bought anything else. Did I just get scammed? Is this even real? Am I actually going to get this? What if it's like a drop shipping store? And that's what we call a buyer's remorse. It's quite normal, and if you don't address it immediately, you're leaving that customer in an anxious state, and that will definitely kill the repeat purchase behavior. And the only job of your post-purchase flow is to eliminate doubt and build confidence, and that exactly means that you are going to go beyond just shipping updates. It answers the questions your support team gets asked most often before the customer has to ask. You can give product usage tips or care instructions relevant to what they bought. You can set clear deliverability expectations so they are not checking the tracking link every hour, every single day, and you can follow up after deliverability to check in on their experience. And this matters because when you give someone a great experience before you ask for anything, you've earned the right to ask. That means you can ask for reviews that will carry the weight. You can ask for UGC such as photos, videos to get more responses, and your second purchase offer lands differently when they already trust you a bit, right? Because you have conveyed the messaging so often. The post-purchase flow is where the LTV is actually built, and most brands treat it like a box to tick, like we have a single email inside of our post-purchase flows. But the brands who actually have real retention, they are going to treat this as a beginning of a relationship of sorts. Now I will recap all this for you and exactly what you need to check inside of your Klaviyo account today. Number 1 is your pop-up. Is the discount code showing in the pop-up itself, or are you sending people to their inboxes? Number 2 is the welcome email. Is it a one thing, code plus CTA, or is it 5 things like story, value, quizzes, code, catalog, and etc. 3. Email designs. Headline and button above the fold on every single email. If that's not the case, then you are making a big mistake. Number 4. Campaign sends. Are you only mailing your engaged 90-day segment, or are you tailoring your list properly, which is also important to generate more revenue from your list because you're paying for that people, right? Lastly, the post-purchase flow. Is it just one shipping confirmation from the Shopify, or it is a sequence that builds confidence and earns that repeat purchase to increase that LTV? And you can just fix these things, your email revenue will definitely go up. Now, if you're an e-com brand owner who is watching this video till the end and you genuinely find some value in this entire video, then you can just book a call down with me and my team, and we can actually help you sort all of this out and give you a free audit of your entire Klaviyo account. After the audit, you will definitely walk away with a lot of clarity and you would be able to generate more revenue from your email marketing funnel. And if you have seen this video till the end, then make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.